Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the reactions to the Silent Hill endings. This has been requested a couple of times in the comments and I'm so glad that you guys do that because it means that I know that you guys want to see certain things more. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. I personally myself got the Maria ending, and if you want to see my reaction to that initially, you can go click on my previous video. If I figure it out, it might be up here somewhere. I don't know if it's the most common one. I have no idea. I also don't know what the prerequisites are to getting that ending specifically. But I do have a video here from IGN who have all of the endings in a half-an-hour compilation. So we will react to that. I hope maybe they give some context, maybe not, but we will see. And yeah, let's have a look at what all of the other endings are that I could have gotten.
Mary.
Where does this start?
Hey, handsome.
I guess in the room. Oh god.
Don't be.
Oh, she looks rough.
I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah.
How she looked after I don't even know how we killed her. Did we just beat her up?
But that's not why I did it. The truth is,
Oh.
I hated you.
Damn, okay. So that is always the
I wanted
same.
you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
I think
Mary.
It's okay, James.
I'm gonna pause this for a second. He must have felt so ashamed. So he felt more ashamed of probably the reaction of the people that he would get around from his family and friends for leaving his sick wife and saying, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna let you be, because 3 years is a long time to look after a sick person who's not been very nice to them. He was more ashamed of the reaction he would get than to actually kill her. Like, that was the easier option. What?
Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
I also never got to read what I've been looking for. In my last video, in my ending. I don't know if I ever was able to. Okay, closure on Laura would be nice. I'm really curious what that letter said.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is.
So sad for them.
The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay.
No,
It's
is
not
that
I'm getting better? It's just that this could be
no?
my
Is that
chance.
how when we? I did wonder
And
when he
so-
had a chance to.
I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much.
Oh no! Oh, that's so
But I'm
sad.
afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you
did
come
he-
to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it.
I'm curious
so
what her
angry.
actual illness
I
was.
struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you.
It's so
Even though our life
sad.
together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore.
I'm just.
I just
think-
hope the pain will end soon.
I think the timeline
So
is
that
that
you
she's
remember
only
me
been
for
dead
who I
for
was.
a very short while,
And not what the disease made me.
and that is why he potentially
I
hasn't even
want
been
you
caught
to
yet.
go on.
Because
I want
wouldn't he
you
be in
to
prison
live.
otherwise?
For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, are we bringing Laura? Please tell me we're actually bringing Laura. Well, okay, no, here, hang on. That is a little bit fucked. Somebody told me in the comments that while it is not as obvious in this game, Laura is actually an orphan, which would make sense why she's running around Silent Hill on her own, even though I guess she still would have to have caregivers. And it was actually Mary who had promised that they would adopt Laura if she was to survive, I think, like if she was to get better or something along those lines. So while it's supposed to be, I think, kind of cute that maybe James does hold that promise on that end, I think that is what this is suggesting. So fucked to let a orphaned girl go home with a mentally unstable man who is capable of killing someone. I don't know how I feel about that. James is such a complex character, and like while I understand it, that doesn't make me agree with it, you know? Like I can understand how the mental turmoil maybe can drive someone to do that, but it's not the right thing to do. in the water ending. I wonder if these are like common. How common they are. And also, why are we in the car again?
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't.
I'm curious what the last thing he
Just
did was before
Can't go
the
on without
scene.
you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
But he does. It is always him that kills her then.
I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here. Are you?
That's weird. It's like he's breaking the fourth wall. That's really strange. Oh god, no, wait, is she in the trunk? Is there a body? Happening? Did he crash?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there.
Did he
again
drive himself
someday,
into Toluca Lake?
but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting
Dude.
for you to come
And
see
then,
me.
is this the letter? The same? I'm assuming this letter is
But
always
you
the
never
same.
do.
I think he drove
So-
himself into Toluca Lake.
I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain.
That is
and loneliness.
crazy.
I know.
It really
done
made
a
me feel this.
terrible thing to
What
you.
if he has been driving
I wish I could
around with
change
her
that,
dead body
but I
in
can't.
his car the whole time? That
I
would
feel
be so messed up.
and ugly laying here.
That would be
Every
so
day
messed
I
up.
stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home.
What's sad is that
Every time you
she
come
was
to see
probably
me, I
quite
can tell
close
how
to
hard it is on
her
you.
actual
I don't
date
know
of
if you
death.
hate me or pity me.
But he couldn't stand it any
Maybe I
longer.
just disgust you.
And if she had
So
died
sorry.
a little sooner of her natural causes, then
When I first
You know,
learned
he
I was
would have
gonna
never
die,
done
I
that,
couldn't
and
accept it.
I don't
was
even
so
know. Would he feel
angry.
relief? I
struck
guess.
out at everyone I loved.
It's just such a messed up
Especially
conversation to
you.
have.
That's why
I'm really confused.
this letter has
Why-
gone on too long.
I
I'll
retrieved
say
the letter
goodbye.
in my ending, but never got to actually
I
see
told
it.
the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live.
That is actually messed up because she said, "I
yourself
want you to remember for
and
who
for
I
others.
was and not what the disease made me."
like
and
you
I
did for
think
me.
unconsciously he did that because he
James.
kept saying,
You made me happy.
she's. Wait, why are these endings getting the nice music and I was getting this heavy metal music? That was so weird. Okay, that's my ending. But what I just wanted to say about that last section there is she wanted him to remember her as she was before she got the disease. And what is interesting is I think he unconsciously did do that by sort of saying that she died 3 years ago, which is when she got diagnosed 3 years ago. She didn't die 3 years ago, but in his head, the Mary that he loved did die 3 years ago, which is an interesting take. And I think he subconsciously did actually, you know, just suppress that whole awful memory of hating his own wife. So this ending is the ending that I actually got, the Maria ending, and I will say, thus far, having seen the other two now, this one's the most confusing because I was under the impression that this is not a real person. And we've watched her die multiple times throughout the game, yet now she is apparently alive, real. She comes home with James, you know, it is, and it just makes me wonder if she's just a figment of his imagination still, or has she become a real person?
What is this?
I don't even think he reads the letter.
Looking for.
What I'm confused about is this letter says for Laura, so we don't read it. But then in the other two, then there has been a letter. One we gave to Laura, but then there was still Mary talking over the ending of it because she has actually wrote a letter. But this one's for Laura, so I'm really confused. Because she wouldn't write that. It's just confusing. But this one doesn't even go to Laura. We don't even take it to her. Laura is just on her own, which is actually really sad. I feel really, really sorry for Laura in this ending. He takes his new girlfriend over the orphan child, which is really messed up. And then a cherry on top is, he starts coughing here, so it's just all gonna repeat itself. This is just such a... I don't think this is a good ending at all. So far, I think, in a sad way, the best thing that has happened is him driving off into the lake, because I don't think he, like, how can you live with yourself after this?
Better do something about that cough.
The way he says that is so foreshadowing. Like, it's like he's already... Look, it's this music. That's the music I got. But the way he says that is sort of like demanding and annoyed already. A little bit, you know? The dog ending? There's a dog... What is this ending? Why is there a dog key? What is happening?
Fuck our shit.
And why are we speaking a different language? What is happening?
Nie. To nie macie być prawda.
Why is this ending not in English? This is... Maybe this is the best ending. Is this... What is this like? Is this like a nudge to the producers? Wait, that's it? That is such a wild ending. Why are we seeing the results? UFO ending? Wait, these endings are getting weird. What do you mean UFO ending? We gonna get abducted? This is so ridiculous. It's completely like that dog ending. Oh, it's above him. The dog ending and like aliens. It takes away like the whole seriousness. This just makes it comical. How do you even get these endings? Like, what do you have to do? That's the old James from the original game. You're me? Ah! This is so... Yes, it's true, you've been a clone this whole time. This is so wacky. But now it's time to come home. What is this image? Ah! What's so Space James and an alien? What is the thumbs up? Oh my god! All is as it should be. We can be together. This is so wacky. I would be so confused if this was my ending the first time. Mary, oh god. That's it? Did you just skip like the boss fights and everything then? Rebirth ending. Huh? Wait, is that straight after the fight with Eddie, or do you leave the hotel?
Mary. You look so peaceful.
I wonder if this is after Eddie.
Forgive me for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on. This town, Silent Hill. The old gods haven't left this place. And they still grant power to those who venerate them.
This is some like religious ending, is it?
Power to defy even death.
That's fucked. If you killed your own wife and then you can bring her back to life?
Mary.
Wait, that's it? No confirmation if it works? Wait, that's even more confusing. And especially because I don't know if this means... if this was after Eddie's fight. Stillness ending.
I tried. I really did, but I can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
I know.
Excuse me?
What's wrong, honey?
Oh my lord.
miss you so much. I am sorry. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Will you wait for me?
James. I've always been waiting for you.
It's sad. I think when people are dealing with a lot of grief, they, especially like grieving someone that you love, they're passing. A lot of people have a hard time processing, and I think I've personally never experienced it, but I think it isn't uncommon to imagine your loved one is still alive, that you can hear them, that you can see them, you can sort of feel them around you, and that is just sort of, some people just experience that in the process of grieving someone's loss. And I think that is what is happening here, and it must be like, this is the saddest one so far. Like, this one's touching my heartstrings a little bit, because the whole situation is so messed up with like what he's gone through for those 3 years, and then to do what he did is so messed up, and is not justified. I can see the progression of madness and hatred that builds up, but it's still no excuse. But to then, like, I don't think he didn't love her, and I don't think he is a malicious man. I think he's a very complex and mentally unstable man, and I think he does truly feel very, very sad, and he is genuinely grieving his wife, but I think he's been grieving a loss for the last 3 years, and not just now, you know? But now it's like, now she's gone. Come on, James, you know you want to read it. Or maybe not? I think he crashed himself into a tree or something. Oh. Or maybe the lake? Again? Is it the lake again? Undetermined, but I think he definitely did something to himself, because he said, will you be waiting for me? And, you know, in his head she said, I'm always waiting for you. So I think he made that decision to follow her. The afterlife. Bliss ending. Oh, this could be a good ending. And we get to watch the video, which means maybe we didn't kill her in one of the endings. Wait, please let there be one, like, truly good ending where we're not the bad guy.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here.
Maybe it just
It's so
ends
peaceful.
with
You know what I heard?
the sweet
This
memories and
whole
not
area used
maybe
to
that
be a
there's
sacred
nothing of
place.
him killing her on this tape.
I think I
I
can
don't know
see
if that's
why.
true Bliss, if he just forgets that he did that.
It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
I promise.
Was this? I don't think I've seen this. I don't think that was in the original part of the video I saw.
Come on, we need to finish packing.
James, why are you wearing what you're wearing right now? You've got your light. You've got your light in your pocket.
James, honey, did something happen?
Oh, no, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Did we go into the TV? I think James went into the TV, into the memory. Because he's not in the seat anymore. And that's it. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that last one, to be honest. That was, yes, I'm just confused. Like, how did he get there? That was the James that has been going through Silent Hill in the same jacket, in the same shirt, with his little light in his chest piece or chest pocket. That was that James. It's like he went into the TV to be in that memory, and then it just ends and he's there, and then that's, I guess, the best ending. And he never reads the letter, and he is gone back in time somehow. Yeah, I think both endings where he is in the car and it's raining are the best endings, in a sense. They are the saddest endings, but I feel like they are the most realistic endings. If I want to make sense of what is going on here, is that somehow something in Silent Hill is like pulling these people that are grieving and are very sad and mentally unwell, and they go through their journey in Silent Hill, and everybody goes through their own thing. For him to come back to, like, I guess his car, his like little bit of reality, and realize what he has done and how bad it is, and he can't live with himself anymore, feels like the most realistic ending. The one that I got with the Maria ending, it just feels like the way he said, like, oh, you should really get that cough checked out. It just is that vicious cycle of, like, I can just tell it's gonna happen again, and it's not good. Like, he has not learned. Like, it's going to happen again, and he has not learned from his actions because he is still annoyed at Maria for coughing around him, and it's just, you can just tell that's gonna go wrong again. And the one with Laura, that ending is kind of bittersweet, but like I said, I feel like it is a little bit messed up for an orphan child to then go along with mentally unstable man who is capable of killing. Seems a little bit odd. And I have to say, those two endings with like the UFO and the dog, that was so dumb, but it's so funny. But I don't know if those are achievable on your first playthrough, or if those are like the newer added ones. The UFO one has to be new, because it's old Space James and new James. So that's gotta be new. And I don't know if the dog one is new or not, but like, those are so wacky. And I don't know if there's like a hidden message in them, but they just do not make sense. And I would have been so confused if I got either of them on my first like playthrough here just now. If you made it to the end of the video, and if you've been watching through my journey of Silent Hill, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I am excited to get into the next game. And whatever that is, I haven't fully decided yet. If you have any suggestions, please leave them. I can't speak. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I will be reading those. But without further ado, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!